All right, so this is kind of why I don't like school. And I mean, I feel like most people don't like school. I feel like a lot of people in our generation, like in my age group, which I'm 18, I feel like a lot of people definitely don't like school. And it's like all valid reasons, of course. I mean, just like getting the facts straight, school was set up for workers. Nowadays, like we all would really like to have some control of our lives. School is set up in the entire thing where you're there for so long and you're learning about stuff you don't want to do, and then you're to a bell schedule. And I mean, everyone knows like this isn't new info. It's like that so you can work a bell schedule like in a factory. I mean, if you want to look in the history, that's what it is. And like, I feel like I kind of want to spread how I approached school once I had that realization and I really realized like I did not like school. This is coming from a guy who did pretty good in school. I mean, my younger years, I struggled a lot. So please take that with a grain of salt. But high school, I mean, yeah, I wasn't a straight A student all the time, but I mean, I'm a senior and I don't actually go to school. I'm on job placement. I finished everything early. Like, I'm pretty set when it comes down to like graduating and everything. And I did pretty good throughout freshman to now. School is good. Like, let's talk about pros here for a second. Like, school's good in the fact of A, you get to learn what you want to learn. B, there are things that you need to learn that are in school. I am not a complete school's horrible and awful and you learn nothing good there. It's like, no, you need to take a health class. You need to learn how to read and write and do math to a basic level to survive in today's world. And there is nothing wrong with that. My thing is once you go outside of the basic like arithmetic, reading, writing, history, all of these classes that actually promote something that's very good. And I think you should try in all of those classes. I mean, especially since you're already forced to be at school. Like pretty much you should try and those things are important. It's when you get into stuff that's like learning physics that you don't need. Now like I'm not saying that there's people who aren't going to use physics, but it's like I don't know. I have this take. Maybe it's a bad take. This is what I've been saying since I was in like the eighth grade, and it's like high key, in my opinion, completely true. If you want to use physics to a basic degree, you should go to college and learn basic physics. No reason to introduce you to that in high school at all. Now, some people are like, well, how would people even learn about physics then to know, we would have less physicists or less doctors? And it's like, simple. Give them actual time to study what they want to study. There are other countries that do this, where they give their kids free time and they actually, I mean, like there's rules and stuff where like they make them study certain things, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like the physicist, if he really cares, when he picks up a physics book, he'll get hooked or he'll be interested in it, you know? Now, I think as it's set up right now, they're doing that, but there's just not enough freedom. Like, I'm set to those 8 classes, and it's stressful too. Like, school is stupidly stressful. I can tell you right now, working 3 days a week at a job, it it's stressful, but school and a job, that will kill your cortisol is actually cooked in high school. Like, it's just bad. And then throw on like nowadays, it's like you're kind of a loser if you don't do an extracurricular normally. Like, I would say a job's good enough, but do you know how many people like their families make them do like soccer or band and then like they go to work and then they have to like have a car at some point? It's just like, ugh, you know what I mean? I feel like school is way too stressful in younger people. I know for a fact, like as a younger person, school is stupidly stressful. So I'm not going to sit here and rework it, but I am going to tell you how I have approached school. And this is how I think most people should approach it. Get the entire mindset of, well, I hate school, I hate school. Get that out of your head. Like you have more of the right to say like this is my opinion or whatever, but it's like you're not going to get out of school. I mean, sorry, you're not. What I will say is when you're in there, just try, especially in subjects that you like. Don't make it harder on yourself than it has to be. If you don't give a shit about a subject, then I mean like get a C in it, get a B in it. If you want to go to like a college for something, do good in school. Like there's nothing wrong with doing good in school. I don't think school's inherently awful. But like, I mean, just be aware, like focus on what you care about. Let me tell you something I care about in school. I cared about physics or not. Oh my gosh. Physics. I don't know. It's me in physics. I cared about band. I love music. I'm not saying it's the most important thing in the world. What I am saying is I actually found a genuine passion inside of that environment. Musical arts. I love it. It's cool. I'm doing it. I'm doing drum corps and everything. Like, it's awesome. Here's the thing. Focus on what you care about. Focus on what you need, reading, writing, history, I would say those things are pretty important. You get a class that maybe is like important to you. Maybe you apply for some arts class that you really like. Just care about it. Like there's nothing wrong with caring. Nowadays, like everyone thinks it's cringy to care. So I mean, like just ignore that and just go to school, get decent grades, and I mean, really work hard at the stuff that you care about. Like that's my advice. Because if you do that, you're gonna get fulfillment, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna do better. And I mean, it does add up. School does matter to an extent. Number two, when you're out of high school or when you're getting out, enjoy it when you're there because high school is fun if you don't make it so serious. Because some people, I know people that like aren't like me. I stressed way too much in high school. I think most people do. If you don't take it too serious, like it's fun. But here's my advice: when you're out of high school, enjoy that too. But when you're in it, enjoy that as well. Focus on what you care about, work on your goals, do actually have goals. Like that's something again that they should be teaching, like actual life skills and stuff. And just try and enjoy being young and in school. I mean, but my point is the more hating that you do and the less caring that you do because you hate it so much isn't going to help you. You're already in the situation that you have to go to school. I mean, it's just going to happen. And like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like disliking school, but if you're just showing up there for 8 periods and you're just a D student and you hate your life, yeah, you're going to feel like a chud, dude. Like, just, I don't know. Just go to school, do your thing. If you want out of it early, then do the things to get out of it early. Don't freaking drop out, by the way. That's not going to help you. Even if I mean, to the one person that maybe glances at this that has like 200 million followers and is like Mr. Beast and drops out their senior year, good for you, dude. But like, if you're like an average Joe, like working on a YouTube channel or like doing something else, don't drop out of school, dude. Even if your plans to go work at like McDonald's for the rest of your life, just don't drop out of school. It does not help you. I literally have worked with like actually at work with people who dropped out of school like their junior years, their senior years, and they're like, they were like, I should have stayed for 9 more months. Like that's all of them literally say that. Most of them say that. It's the same thing with your license too. And that's my other thing I wanted to talk about. Enjoying school. Okay. There's a time and a place for hard work, and that's in the school building. And if you really need to, at the kitchen table. Other than that, you need to take your brain away from school. This is going to get weird. Meditate or like breathe. Walk outside. Understand that the F that you got on the test does not truly affect very much in your life. Unless you're going to like Harvard or something, good for you. That's different too. I mean, I feel like you already should know. If you want to go to like an Ivy League school, maybe get A's on everything. And that's a different book. I'm just saying people who want to live and not fail. And I mean, trying to improve your mindset here. So let's just hit all the points. Okay. A, you're not getting out of school, so do well in what you care about. B, do what you care about. C, don't be so stressed about school and learn to enjoy it a little bit because that's important. And D, do not drop out of school. That is not the method. That is not the method. You should know that. And I don't know. I mean, just enjoy being young, enjoy extracurriculars. And I feel like that's another thing too. Like when I say do something you enjoy, I do mean an extracurricular. I mean, if you have to get a job, like I'm not saying dropping the extracurricular is crazy. I'm not saying you're like a complete loser if you don't do anything. I'm just saying don't go to school for 8 hours a day and then just like not do anything, bro. I mean, I don't even care if it's like not a school activity and it's not a job. Like just do something with your time that's like actually important and isn't just being on your Xbox and like tweeting on Twitter and complaining about a bunch of crazy stuff that doesn't even actually pertain to you. Don't, tweeting on Twitter about like the Epstein files, but like you don't even pay taxes. You know what I mean? Like just quit being in that mood. Just be yourself, dude. Like that's all I'm going to say. Boy, girl, I don't care what you are. Go through high school, survive, take a breather, and I promise you, I promise you, it's not as bad as you think. You're going to be out of it one day, and you're going to say, damn, I really liked high school. Enjoy high school. Also, make friends. So, yeah, that's a big one. Stop being a loser. If you're a loser, stop being that. No one's a real loser, I believe in that. But, like, don't sit in the back of the classroom chiefing your vape and then going home and playing Fortnite for 8 hours and thinking you're going to have friends. Go outside. If you're lucky, go make friends with people in your neighborhood if you live in one. Go play basketball. I don't live in a neighborhood like that. And when I got the chance to go to a neighborhood nearby to play with some of my friends that live there, That was the funnest thing I've ever done. So if you can skateboard or some shit or go to the park, good God, go do it. I don't care if you're 18. Act like Roderick in fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I promise you, it makes you awesome. It makes you feel awesome, and you're healthier, and it's better for you. Go outside. That's what we were supposed to do. Anyways, yeah, that's everything. Bye.